Hi, I'm Chopped Liver, and this is the Systems of Systems show. I'm your host for today's show. Today's system is the circulatory system. The circulatory system contains the heart, lungs, stomach, aorta, spleen, intestine, anterior vena cava, posterior vena cava, liver, portal vein, kidney, and capillary bed. They all work together to keep you alive, pretty important.
Kind of like the liver.
Shut up! Okay, now on to the weather with no heart bar. But first, some quick info on the heart. It beats 75 times a minute. The right atrium receives oxygen, poor blood, and sends it to the lungs to be oxygenated. The left atrium receives oxygen-rich blood from the lungs and pumps it around the rest of the body. Okay, here's no hard part.
Hey, I have no hard part with the weather. It looks like we have a 60% chance of atheroma raining down the liver. Better bring your umbrellas because you don't want to catch that. Like my poor friend Bob did here. Oh, Bob, you're talking? What? What? You like Picasso? No way! I like Picasso too, see? Like, I even have one on my desk. Yeah, that's a lost cause. Picasso. Yeah, so bottom line, you don't want to catch atheroma unless you want to look like this. Wait, no, you do want to catch atheroma. Yeah. Yes. I totally saved that one. Yeah, I totally saved that one. Let's see what's happening in your neck of the artery. It looks like blood cells are going to rain down in Heart City. Now back to Chopped Liver with information about the lungs and stomach. Hopefully I won't see you later.
Hi, here's a little info on the lungs and posterior vena cava. The lungs bronchi split into smaller bronchioles. Each bronchiole carries 2 to 10 alveolar ducts, which split into alveoli. The alveoli are the important part of the lungs, relating to the circulatory system. That is where the gas is exchanged into the bloodstream.
Welcome to the Circulatory System Traffic Report. I'm Kid Need.
And I'm Lung Ho, and I'm gung ho about traffic.
Expect clear roads on the heart exit. Chance of blood clot low.
And avoid the stomach. The road is blocked by foods and now dead end.
This just in. A crash on the Kidney 500. Well, I never liked that exit anyway. It filters out your shady waste projects and put them in bladder prison.
Speaking of crash, the pool veins all clogged up. I guess everyone's just commuted by a spiral and have a tough time.
The artery to the brain has a clot. Stroke risk high.
Well, that's all for today. See you tomorrow. Hi, I'm back and I'm talking about the aorta and intestine. The aorta is the largest artery in the body. The aorta begins at the top left ventricle. The heart pumps blood from the left ventricle into the aorta through the aortic valve. 3 flaps on the aortic valve open and close with each heartbeat to allow one-way flow of blood. Now to the intestines. The intestines are a long continuous tube running from the stomach to the posterior. Most absorption of nutrients and water happens in the intestines. The intestines include the small intestine, large intestine, and the rectum.
Kid Need, here's some breaking traffic news. This is totally an emergency. The spleen creates red blood cells and also disposes of old ones. It's huge, weighing 7 ounces and is the size of your fist. If it's removed, the person will live, but there'll be more suspects to bacterial infections. It looks like this spleen is being removed. Please evacuate spleen 99 immediately. This is Kid Need with your breaking traffic news.
A big disease is atherosclerosis. It is caused by fat buildup in the arteries. A good way to avoid it is to eat a well-balanced diet and exercise regularly. Another biggie is hypertension, or high blood pressure. You may need to be checked out routinely for it. Oh, my legs are aching. I might have varicose veins or abnormally swollen veins. To avoid that, forget it, I've seen a doctor.
Once again, I will be talking about the anterior vena cava and capillary bed. The anterior vena cava is a blood vessel responsible for conducting the oxygenated blood from the upper part of the body to the right atrium of the heart. The heart beats to force the blood through the lungs for oxygenation, so it can be returned to the circulation to bring fresh oxygen and nutrients to the cells. A capillary bed is the concentration of capillaries, which supply blood to a specific organ or area of the body. The density of the capillaries in a given bed can vary depending on the requirements of the area it supports. These areas are an important part of the circulatory system, marking the point where circulation reaches its achievement and loops back to allow blood to pass through your heart and become reoxygenated so it can return to circulation.
Hi, this is a commercial about stuff. Feeling down.
We get pumped up with our energy! It improves your heartbeat without any side effects of the medicine made by the experts.
Thanks to Power Heart Energy, I haven't slept in 3 years.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. We must be getting sleep loss.
Don't worry, only 2 out of 3 people who drink Power Heart Energy get it.
We use a special formula that's proven through clinical trials.
Our basement.
To quicken heart rate, we improve circulation.
And as long as you drink exactly 7.456734 fluid ounces of it, you won't have heart failure.
I recommend Power Heart Energy because thanks to it, I ran the marathon without getting tired. But then I was in a coma for 5 years.
Okay, well, buy Power Heart Energy and get powered up.
Oh man. We do not recommend Power Heart for people with slow, normal, or fast heartbeats.
Power Heart Energy is not legal in the following countries: Afghanistan, Antarctica, Australia, 3 hours later. Ukraine, United Kingdom, United States, 1 hour later. And Zambia. So yeah, every country except for Zimbabwe.
If you want this thing, call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, death drink.
What?
Power Heart.
Okay. Last time talking about the portal vein and kidney. The portal vein is a vessel that moves blood from the spleen to the liver's capillary bed. It is about 3 to 4 inches in length. The portal vein supplies approximately 75% of hepatic blood flow. The portal vein is not a true vein in that it doesn't drain into the heart. Instead, its functions are to supply metabolic substrates to the liver and to maintain that ingested substances are first processed by the liver before entering normal circulation. The kidneys are a pair of organs located in the back of the abdomen. Each kidney is about 4 or 5 inches long, about the size of a fist. The kidneys' functions are to filter the blood. All the blood in our bodies passes through the kidneys several times a day. The kidneys remove waste, control the body's fluid balance, and regulate the balance of electrolytes as the kidneys filter blood. They create urine, a funnel-shaped structure called the ureters that drain into the bladder. Thanks for listening to our show. Thanks for watching the System of Systems show. See you next time when we talk about our nerves. Bye.